Hi everyone, it's Kaylynn again, and I am doing the lunch portion and dinner portion today of my 24-hour ration that was donated by Marilyn. I've already heated up the main. It is this one here, which is the beef stew with the peas and carrots. Looks very, very tasty. I also grabbed a knife because this here is, I do believe this is the beef pate. Let's get this open. Come on. You know you want to. Oh yeah, look at that. Tashanka. Yum. Okay, and this here, it took me a while to figure out what it was, but this is, I do believe, the cheese spread. And for breakfast, I did have 2 packages of crackers for breakfast, but the apple butter was just perfect for 1 package, so I only used 1 package of crackers. So I've got 2 for this, so that I can use 1 for the beef pate, and I can use 1 for this one here if I can get it open. I think I'm going to have to cut it with my pretty knife. My sister thinks I'm silly for having bought, but I use this thing almost every day now. So I think it was a good purchase for me. It's been very, very useful. And yes, this is cheese. Woohoo! There we go. Get the lid off. There's the cheese. Okay. I also have to drink with, I've got a tea. And if I were to make this as sweet as it would be with the sugar that they normally include in these, I would have to add like 5 packets of Splenda, which I'm not doing. So there's my little simple tea bag. Just a good, plain, ordinary black tea. And I will add Splenda to it as well. Just one, well, it's not really Splenda. This one's Sugar Twin, but it's the same stuff. Just add it in there. And then I top this up with some nice hot water. And yes, this water was boiling. So there's the tea bag in there brewing. I don't want to put it in the main. Will it fit here without spilling? Oh my goodness, that teacup fits there. Okay. So let me open up 1 packet of these crackers, and yes, it's the same thing as with the last one. The crackers took a bit of a hit, and every single one I do believe is broken, but oh yeah, everyone is broken, but that's okay. It just means that I've got smaller pieces so that I can actually take one and taste it. And as per usual, they are good crackers. I like these. These are one of my favorite ration crackers. Okay, now before I dig in, I will use my disinfectant wipe. And on the breakfast review that I did, I was mistaken. It said that there was only 1 napkin for the box, but there isn't. There were actually 3 in there. Just very thin, simple napkin. I would sincerely hope you don't have to go to the bathroom, because this would not make good butt ration. Okay, so I've heated this up on the stove, and I do not like peas, especially in a canned dish, because I find when it's tinned, it takes on, the whole thing takes on the flavor of the peas. But I actually tried a little bit of this when it was cooking, and it does. So, well, let's give it a go. I get the texture of the peas and the carrots, but I don't get that really strong, overpowering flavor of peas. And these also cook chopped up properly. They're not all wrinkled and shriveled so that you'll end up with these husks sticking to the back of your throat. That's what gets me with peas, is I can't eat them if they're stuck to the back of the throat. I have a bad reaction to them, shall we say. But I'm going to have one more bite. I will be eating all of this. This was my actual lunch for today, so I did put the salt and pepper here just in case I needed it. So far, have not needed it. It's been great. And this is actually slightly on the salty side, so it really doesn't need anything. So now that I've tried the cracker, let's get in here and try some of this wonderful, awesome cheese. That's very good. It's actually sharp. That's a blue cheese. Oh, that's very good. So let's try it on a cracker. Perfect with the crackers. Okay, let's try a little bit of this beef with some of the fat. Now that's nice. Very smooth. Reminds me very much of just potted meat, which I like. So that's very good. Let's try some on a cracker here. Grab a piece of cracker and spread some on there. This is such a fantastic meal. You can't beat the Russian ration. So if you're wanting to buy a ration for yourself and you're not sure which one to get, you want to get an international ration, buy Russian. For your first experience as an international ration, you are going to love the Russian rations. They're fantastic. They're among the top in the world as far as flavor goes. And a lot of it is because they don't put a lot of preservatives and dyes and colors into things. It's natural. It's homemade recipes. I said this is tushonka. It's not. The actual tushonka, you open up the can, there's a bay leaf in it. Which means, somebody actually took the time to cook it properly. Even though it was mass-produced, it's done properly. And it's really nice to see the flavor coming down to this level with that size of production, that rate of production. Well, I'm going to give my tea a stir. I'm going to pull a Natan's MRE and I'm going to squeeze my tea bag because I don't want to lose any of that yummy tea-ness out of there. I'll just stick it in that empty container. I need another bite of that. And now we will try the tea. That's just a really nice general black tea. Very, very tasty. So I'm going to finish eating this up. This is my lunch for the day, and I'll be back with you later in my day for dinner, but it'll just be a second or two, and I'll have dinner down. Okay? Love you all. Talk to you in a sec. Hello everyone, we are back now with dinner, and I have heated up the main, and this time it is the tushonka. And as I said earlier, the tushonka always comes with a bay leaf in it, so you know it's homemade. There's the bay leaf. This is fantastic, but it's one of my favorite dishes in the Russian ration. Yes, It's very fatty. There's a lot of fat in it, but I don't care. I like the fat. I'm going to have some more tea. I guess this time I won't be adding the sweetener to it because I forgot to bring it in. So I'll add sweetener to it later. But there's my tea bag into my other kitty cup. 8 more lives just like this one. That's nice. Yep. Okay, so the tea bag there. Let's pour the boiling water in. I know I'm not doing that in front of the camera. I hope you've noticed what the lighting is a little bit better, and that is because I actually changed the position that I sit in when I film so that the ceiling light isn't behind me anymore. It is off to my right side, so I'm not sitting in the light anymore, blocking what's on the tray. But okay, this is a raspberry drink, and this is supposed to go with 200 mils of water, but that's way too concentrated for me. So, and is there a tear notch? Yeah, there is, but it's not working. So I've got to pull out my favorite little knife again. That works so beautifully. Absolutely love my knife. Okay. And there's the crystals, and they're perfectly fine. They're not clumped at all, so we'll pour that in there. Now, I remember from the Lithuanian ration, this does not fit on there. It will spill all over the place. I'm still trying to clean up the stickies from that. It managed to get into the matches and everything else, but the matches ended up drying out okay. So there is that. Yes. My spoon was a little bit dirty to start with because, not because I reused the spoon, but because I had to share a little bit with my cat. So I let him have a taste. He had some of the beef pate too, and thoroughly enjoyed that as well. So there is the raspberry drink. It's a nice light pink color. There's still a fair bit of sugar in there that hasn't dissolved yet, so I'll just let it sit. I'll grab the moist towelette wipe, and oh, this one was compromised. There must have been a pinhole in this one because this one is not wet. This one is completely dry, like unlike the others. So it's not a wet one; it's a dry one. But I think it, like I said, I think it just had a pinhole in it. And once again, we have crackers. And this, if I am correct, should be the vegetable caviar. The one that says pate. It's actually caviar, which is not fish egg caviar. It is essentially like applesauce, but it's made with vegetables. I just got squirted. That wasn't on camera. I say fortunately for that because the way it squirted, it would have gotten all over the camera. Well, this is very unusual. It's very liquid this time. Usually, oh wow, this is different stuff. I think that is actually a vegetable soup almost. I'm still going to eat it cold, but yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's a veggie soup of some type. Interesting. It's very good cold. I'm sure it is meant to be heated though. But, yeah, that's really quite good. Something unusual. I've never seen that before. Now, you might have seen this off to the side. I am doing something different because I am at home. I'm not out in the field, so I was able to do this. This is homemade bread. I made this yesterday. So I am going to use this to dunk into the gravy for my tashanka. And this is a whole wheat bread that is sugar-free. And it has seeds and nuts in it. And then I've also got a sesame seed topping on it. I mean, the bread is fantastic to me anyway. And I also have some ground flaxseed in there too. But with the fat and the drippings from the Toshenka, much better. Very good. I have paused for, and we're back. What I did was I just actually took this veggie soup and I threw it in the microwave for about 45 seconds in a bowl, and that is really good. It's really sweet but savory at the same time. Like there's carrots and celery and onions and, excuse me, and it looks like potatoes or turnip or something in there. Really is very tasty. And since I had it paused anyway, I got myself a sweetener for my tea. So I will use that in there. And I can fish out my tea bag now. No, this time I'm not going to squeeze it. Just put it there. Okay, there. Give that a good stir. Give the juice a good stir again. Okay. Now, where were we? Okay, so I am going to now try just the Toshenka itself, the meat. That just tastes like a beautiful pot roast. And this veggie soup is a perfect side to this, because all together it tastes like you're having pot roast with your nice veggies on the side. Yeah, this is astronomically good. I could eat a big, huge can of this all to myself. It very much reminds me of something that we can buy in the grocery stores here. It's a pot roast that is a heat and serve. It's been cooked already. It's in a bag. It has gravy in it too, and all you do is throw the whole bag in, just like an MRE. Throw it into a bag of, or throw it into a pot of boiling water, and you boil it for about 5 minutes, and you get this roast that's about that big. Enough. Now, with the way that I eat meat, I can eat that thing in one sitting. But my sister has made it stretch to feed 5 people. So, you know, with potatoes and veggies on the side and a salad and stuff like that. So, but that's what this tastes like without the gravy. This is mostly fat and juices. You could very easily, very easily, you could turn this into a gravy, because there's so much fat that comes in this. All you have to do is open the can, take the fat out, put it in a frying pan, melt it, add your flour to it, add the stock, the drippings to that mixture, make yourself a nice little gravy, and then you throw the meat in there to heat it up, and there you go. You got a beautiful gravy with your meat. So yes, I could use crackers with this, but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to save these crackers because I still have, this package burst. I can see there it's open here, but that's okay. I still have half a container of both the pate and the cheese, because I didn't want to eat the whole thing and then have to try and eat dinner afterwards. So, but yes, this is fantastic. I will eat all of this. The veggies as well, this veggie soup stuff, just fantastic. There's a little bit of tomato and peppers. I'm not sure what all is in here, but all I know is it tastes good. So I'm going to have a little bit of meat with this. Yeah, you could easily combine the two. Very, very good. Okay, so we've had the review on the bread too, because that's my own bread. Now, the fantastic Russian tea. Always a good choice, that tea. And then we have the raspberry drink. I may end up diluting this even more, but I'm going to try this as is. Oh, that's beautiful. Actually, I won't be diluting that. It's mildly sweet. Yeah, the raspberry flavor is not as strong as it would be if I had it with the right amount of water, but it's still there, and I really love raspberry flavored anything, so that's amazingly good. Okay, so I did not use the salt and pepper for my lunch, and I'm not going to be using it for dinner because it doesn't need either. So that's it for this review. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Click the bell notification so you get notified when I upload new videos. Comment below. I will respond to you. And if you'd like to help out the channel, I have several links below to my Amazon.ca wish list. Also, my email address is there. If you'd like to send me something directly, you can just contact me and we can make arrangements for that. But thank you all so much for watching. Love you all and have a great day. See you next time. Bye.